everybody, this is Bob from Buckeye Sports Center. Today I'm really excited to talk to you guys about the Barletta 2023 Corsa 25UA. So this is a 25-foot model, the Corsa model, which is kind of like your premium sport model from Barletta. And this is pretty cool because it's got the arch built in. So as we get inside the boat, we'll see with the arch, and it really gives it that kind of premium high-end look. But really, with the way that the boat's trimmed, as far as color and that type of stuff, it's pretty cool with that little blue accent color and stuff like that. That really makes it a real sporty boat, but certainly very premium, just like all the Barlettas that you're going to find. So first thing I'm going to talk about, and this is something you're going to have to do research because otherwise the video would be about 40 minutes long. See what this boat comes with standard. So the Corsa is Barletta's kind of like, say, that premium sport model. So it's got a little bit sportier of a look than, say, the Lusso. That's maybe a little bit more, not say more luxurious, but maybe more a little bit more tans and more luxury type colors versus maybe the more gray tone that the Corsa has and a little bit more sport color. So so that's kind of, both boats are very premium, just two different, basically going after two different types of appeals for depending on what you're looking for. So take a look at the standard feature list from a from what you're looking at from a docking light perspective. This one's got really cool premium docking lights that you can see that are kind of different than what else is out there in the industry. They do an awesome job on their rail system and stuff like that, having the trim color with the blue trim on the accent color of the boat. So a bunch of cool stuff there. But again, look through that standard feature list because you're going to find probably, I don't even know, $8,000 worth of stuff that you got to click that option from other brands. With Barletta, you might have a handful of options to choose from, but everything else comes standard. So that's a real important factor. And we'll see how this boat's definitely the premium boat in the market. Again, another thing you'll take a look at is VIP technology. So one of the things that's different with Barletta, when we first got on these boats, when they came out with them, having that VIP absorption pad placed on the metal-to-metal contact so that boat is super smooth. It doesn't have that tinny sound like a lot of pontoons. It doesn't have that rattle sound like a lot of pontoons. That's going to be a key feature to this boat and all Barlettas. Okay, so we're now up inside the boat with the Corsa 25. And the first thing that anybody notices when they get on any of the Barlettas, in particular the Corsa series, is, wow, this boat feels huge. And the reality is it is, because it's bigger. The tube length on this boat is 25 feet, but that does not include the extended platform, which really adds an additional 2+ feet, so that you can easily board and exit the boat. Also, the kids have plenty of area to jump around and do what they need to do. So a really big usable transom area this boat, but we didn't shave off a bunch of feet, and really a 25-foot boat means that it's a 20 foot or even a 19 in some cases, where you actually look at the inside cockpit of some models. So with Barletta, you've got the bumper holders out here, you've got the heavy duty ski tow bar, you've got the center fill gas tank so that you can fill it from either side. We do have a nice heavy duty stainless steel ladder that kind of tucks away underneath the platform, which is really cool. This particular boat, we don't have the engine hung yet, but it's going to be equipped with that Mercury Verado 300 horsepower engine. So the 300 from Verado is an engine that's been out for a couple years now. It's a really awesome, super efficient, really heavy duty, high-end engine that really makes this boat scream and fly. Even though Barletta is a little bit heavier than most others out there because we're using heavier duty materials, you're going to get great performance and that smooth, comfortable ride on this boat with that 300 horsepower. Other features that are included are going to be that digital throttle and shift, so it's a super smooth shifting mechanism, as well as power assist steering, so that the steering is super easy even with one hand. It's really easy to control even at higher speeds. So next thing we're going to get into is this Ultra Lounger. So this is a popular Barletta feature that really helps sell boats, and really is a great feature that all the Barletta owners appreciate. It's the model in this configuration is definitely Barletta's #1 selling series, is any series that has that Ultra Lounger in some way, shape, or form. So first off, we're going to see 2 transom speakers. This boat has 4 cockpit speakers plus the 2 transom speakers, a premium stereo system. But then we get into the versatile seating. So we've got this kind of rear face seat here. If you're watching the kids swim off the back, you can sit like this. Again, a comfortable, heavy duty upholstery here. I really like how they kind of have the, almost like the, I don't even know how to describe it, the honeycomb type pattern in the upholstery that gives it that rich look. It's a little bit sporty, rich look to it. So we can flip that seat forward. Now we have a full lounger facing forward. So if somebody, you know, just kind of wants to chill facing forward as the boat runs down the lake, you can do that. We also can flip it down to just make a full sun pad. All right, so if you want to make a full sun pad, you can do that too. As we move up inside the boat, now we can create some additional versatility with this seat. We can actually just have a rear-facing seat like this. You know, we can just do it on one side, okay, or we can do it on both sides, same type of deal, rear-facing seat. Or if we wanted a simpler, just kind of a forward-facing seat, we can do this, again, on one side or both. So again, we've got just tons of versatility here, and everybody who owns this ends up using it in multiple different configurations, and it's so easy for anybody to set up in about 2 seconds how you want to have it set up. So again, super versatile, super awesome as far as this Ultra Lounger from Barletta. Okay, so now another little wrinkle to the versatile seating with Barletta, and some models you'll see that this one is a Corsa 25 UA, so the U configures the Ultra Lounger, the A is the arch, which is built in right here. But if you said like a UCA, that will be 2 captain's chairs, so a captain's chair here and a captain's chair over here. However, we've seen with this new versatile seating that we have on this model, we're seeing on the Corsa and the Lusso, less people get the dual captain's chairs and more people do this versatile seat on this side, which is pretty cool. So let's take a look. So right now we've got it kind of set up almost like a bed scenario, but we also can flip up this seat here and have a rear-facing seat, just like this. We can have a forward-facing seat, just like that. And we also have a armrest that easily comes up and down, really slick and easy. So we can create that double captain's chair if we wanted to, or we can, you know, make the boat versatile in some other way. So this is a pretty cool setup on this particular model that is available in the Corsa and the Lusso, not getting the dual captain's chairs, but getting this configured seat instead. So that's a pretty cool feature. We have the serving table, which pops up from the furniture, which is really cool. Not having you know, a big table in the middle of the boat, but this is kind of more like a serving area where it's kind of out of the way. People can get their food, whatever they need to do, and then get seated where they need to get seated. We are looking at obviously a tri-tune package on this boat, so we do have a nice center ski locker, very large. You can actually see the boarding ladder for the back of the boat. It's actually not mounted yet, so there you can see that down there. And then the prop for the boat, that type of stuff. And then we roll right into the console, and this is where we get really into that almost race car, Porsche, whatever you want to call it, awesome console. So, you know, this is where, you know, this is one of my favorite parts of the boat. You can kind of see how cool this is as far as just the aesthetics and how this console looks, but yet very comfortable for me being a bigger guy. I've got plenty of leg room here, just well thought out as far as how it's configured. You know, this particular boat's got a 13-person capacity, so plenty of room for everybody. We've got some engine data off to the right, as well as your GPS and the SIMRAD control. Rather than having your flip gauges, we've got these backlit switches, which is pretty cool. You know, nice. We talked about the digital throttle and shift, which is included. We do have a wireless phone charger built in right underneath here. So just an awesome console that they have on this Corsa, and you know, just really cool feature here, and you can kind of see how awesome it looks. Other things, a little glove box on the front here, just an additional storage space, as well as our doggy dish that we're going to find on all the Barlettas down here. So really full, awesome console. Okay, so this model does have the arch configuration, so this cool kind of wakeboard arch, which is, you know, similar to what you'd see on a Nautique or a Malibu. You've got that on this boat as well. Again, you don't have to be wakeboarding behind it. To be honest, it's just a really awesome looking tower that makes the boat look you know, more sporty. You know, it does have a bimini top that has full coverage around the boat. We do have a wakeboard tow point if you did want to wakeboard from it, but just everything's super heavy duty. And then you can fold it down if necessary. If you did need to get it under a bridge or into a garage or something, you do have two, you know, there's that red handle there you can see in the back. Unscrew that, and then the whole mechanism can tilt down. So that is a premium feature that is included on this boat. Obviously, you can get this boat without that feature, but you know, normally when we're talking 25-foot tri-tune you know, 250, 300 horsepower, a lot of times we will add the arch as kind of an extra bonus. So last section of the boat is going to be the bow area, and this is kind of where we really get into the size, you know, because this is just a huge bow area. You know, you can buy this boat in a 23-foot version, and basically the bow configuration is going to be a little smaller. Everything from the middle back that we looked at is going to be identical. But this particular boat in the 25, you're seeing tons of bow space here. You probably sit 4 people side by side on either side of the bow. Just tons of space. You've got the built-in nice heavy, you know, you've got the speakers that look really cool. You've got the nice stitched grab handle there. We talked about the inlay stitching of the upholstery. Everything, again, super heavy duty, you know, up here in the bow. Another thing I would like to point out is that the furniture on this model, okay, you know, the Lusso, I would say, has a little bit softer furniture than the Corsa. The Corsa has a little bit firmer furniture, still very, very comfortable, still very tall, but maybe, again, a little bit more sport feel to it, like you'd find in a sports car, as opposed to like a, you know, like a luxury, you know, SUV or something like that. So it's a little bit firmer, but again, it's going to hold up super well long term. Again, if you look at the trim and all the different stitching, and, you know, having the blue stitching on here as well as the blue accents and the blue piping really makes this boat pop visually. And then I always point out just little things like the hinges and stuff like that. Again, real nice hinges, real nice backing to the upholstery as far as the stitching and everything being really well done there. So, you know, in conclusion, this is just an awesome premium sporty boat. Definitely going to turn some heads in the lake. You know, if you're looking for that true premium boat, Barletta, you know, Barletta is the industry leader in premium pontoons for a reason, and it's pretty remarkable considering they've only been building boats for about 5 or 6 years. So, thanks again for watching the Barletta Corsa 25 UA with us at Buckeye Sports Center. For more information of your inventory, BuckeyeSportsCenter.com. Also, check out our YouTube page, subscribe, where we, you know, post all kinds of Barletta videos as well as other brands of boats. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the water.